Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing the case of the young Chinese actor who was trafficked to Myanmar. And when he appeared on camera, he kept saying that he wanted to go back to Thailand, even though it was clear that he had been trafficked to a scam park in Myanmar. What was going on? Let's find out today. On December 24, 2024, Wang joined a chat group called Sunan Professional Actors Group, Sunan Zhuanye Yenyuan Kun, through a friend, his introduction. While Wang is not a well-sought-after actor, he has been actively seeking performance opportunities. In the group chat, an account named GMM-Grammy16 posted a message on a possible casting. Wang then through the group chat contacted Yan Shu Liu, who claimed to be an acting coordinator from GMM-Grammy to discuss the role. GMM-Grammy would later issue a statement in Chinese categorically denying any involvement with Wang's abduction. On December 26th, Wang's girlfriend, Jia, helped to record an audition tape, and he was informed the following day that he had passed the audition. On December 30th, due to doubts over the shooting location and details, he initially decided to decline the role. However, Yan convinced him to follow through on the grounds that he was not replaceable and that through reviewing his prior work, the company would like to engage him in their future works in a subsequent overseas expansion. On January 2, 2025, at about 9 p.m., Wang Xing departed from Shanghai Pudong International Airport and arrived at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport at around 2 a.m. on January the 3rd. At 3:40 a.m., he boarded a gray Toyota Altis sedan purportedly provided by GMM to transport him to the opening ceremony. The car passed through Chai Nat Province, Kampa Eng Pet Province, before passing through Tak Province's Mae Sot District at 10:34 a.m. Wang had been in communications with Jia throughout the journey and was sending her his location details. At about 11 a.m., contacts with Wang was lost with the last location shown to be at the Thai-Myanmar border. Subsequently, Wang was picked up by a gray Toyota Hilux Revo pickup truck. On January 5th, Wang was found at a local noodle shop in Muse, a town near the Myanmar-China border, by the Chinese embassy staff. A staff member of the embassy asked Wang if he was willing to return to China or remain in Thailand. Wang reportedly responded, "I want to go back to Thailand." Subsequently, Wang was taken to a hotel arranged by the embassy. That same evening, the staff member quoted Wang as saying, "The Chinese embassy staff asked me if I was willing to return to China or stay in Thailand. I told them I wanted to go back to Thailand. Later, the embassy staff brought me to a hotel. It turned out that the Toyota Hilux Revo pickup truck was owned by a Thai citizen named Ravi. Ravi confessed to the police that he received instructions from a Karen militia soldier to pick Wang up from a supermarket in Mae Sot District. This truck, however, did not pass through the Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge. After being rescued, Wang in an interview stated that he originally thought that this trip was to use Thailand as a transit point to go to a third country for filming, and did not realize that he had entered Myanmar after crossing the Moe River. It was not until he was forcibly taken into another vehicle by armed personnel that he came to that realization. As it turns out, Wang was abducted by a telecommunications fraud group to a small-scale fraud park called Apollo Park. According to Singtao Daily's report, the man responsible for the largest human trafficking, Hui Huangyu, was in cooperation with Jin Khan, the boss of Apollo Park, to supply the latter with people lured to work there. The newspaper also quoted from Hui's group chat content stating that they believed that some amongst them had deceived Wang into coming to Thailand. Wang Xing said in an interview post-release that he knew there were 3 buildings in the park. The first building was a gathering place for new abductees where 10 Chinese people gathered and where Wang Xing was detained before being assigned to the second building. The second building was a large training center where at least 50 Chinese people were imprisoned. During his imprisonment, he was forced to undergo 2 to 3 days of fraud training, which mainly involved text fraud and did not touch on voice or telephone fraud techniques. He was deeply afraid of this and worried that if he was not rescued, he would be forced to engage in fraud against Chinese people. And he said there was a third building where he would be sent to be forced to work illegally. He said that this building held victims from all over the world. In the park, he was forced to shave his head, and all people who were forced to work in the park had to do the same. After Wang Xing disappeared at the Thai-Myanmar border on January 3rd, his girlfriend Jia reported the case to the Shanghai police at 11:54 a.m., but was told by the Shanghai police that they had no right to take action because Wang had disappeared abroad. Jia then contacted the Chinese embassy in Thailand and the Chinese consulate general in Chiang Mai, but they replied that they needed to confirm whether Wang was still in Thailand and that they needed to file a case in Thailand before they could take action. Jia then called the Thai police, but they were unreachable. Wang Xing's brother Wang Qin also went to 2 police stations in Shanghai to report the case. However, the officers there told him that the case could only be opened after a decision had been made by Shanghai Municipal Public Security Bureau and that the decision would only be made after a week the earliest and a month the slowest. The Chinese embassy in Thailand and the Chinese consulate general in Chiang Mai finally suggested that Jia should go directly to Mae Sot district to report the case to the local police. On January 5th, Jia posted a message on the Chinese social media network, Weibo, asking for help to locate Wang. The disappearance of Wang Xing became viral online and attracted widespread attention in the Chinese film industry. Famous artists and verified Weibo accounts, including Shu Qi, Yao Chen, Gong Jun, Gina Jin, Dong Chengpeng, Ma Tianyu, and Hu Lianxin, posted messages of support, causing the related topic, Chinese, 演员星星在泰缅边境失联, lit, actor Xing Xing missing at Thai-Myanmar border, to be trending on Weibo. Artists with similar experiences as Wang Xing had also reached out to Wang's family, including Xu Daju and Fan Hu. Xu Daju, a Chinese actor, also narrowly escaped from a similar abduction and confirmed that Wang would already be in Miyawadi. Another actor, Fan Hu, who was also in a similar situation, said that the fake crew was very familiar with the entertainment industry and its practices, and came across as professional in their conversational skills. In Fan's experience, after Fan had checked in at a hotel in Bangkok, he contacted the director listed for the work directly, who told him that he was being scammed. On January 6th, after arriving in Bangkok, Jia immediately went to the Chinese embassy in Thailand and the local police station to report the case and officially opened an investigation into Wang Xing's disappearance. The case attracted great attention from the Thai authorities. That night, Thai television channel Channel 7 released a statement that Wang Xing had been found. However, Tak Province Police Chief Major General Samrit Ekamal claimed in a report that preliminary investigations showed that Wang Xing went to Myanmar voluntarily and was not kidnapped, threatened, or forced. On January 7th, after negotiations between the Thai, Myanmar officials and Karen National Army, Wang Xing was handed over at the Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge. According to reports, Karen National Army Deputy Commander Major Tin Win said that Wang Xing had told him that he was going to Myanmar to visit his relatives in Shui Koko. After crossing the border back into Thailand, with his head shaven and wearing white shirt and shorts, he was interviewed by authorities at the Tak Province immigration checkpoint. During the interview, Wang recounted his experience of being abducted by the scam group to Apollo Park. Lieutenant General Thachai Pitanilabutur, Inspector General of the National Police, said that the rescue of Wang Xing was the result of cooperation between China and Thailand. Wang Xing subsequently arrived at Don Mueang International Airport at 7 p.m. the same day and expressed his thanks to the police in English to the media, and at the prompt of Thai officials repeated his thanks in Chinese, emphasizing that he wishes to return to Thailand and that Thailand is very safe. At 10 p.m., he was further processed at the Thailand Victim Identification and Referral Center in Don Mueang. On January 11th, Wang Xing returned to China. We hope that Mr. Wang will be able to recover from this traumatic experience and move on with his life. We would also like to take this opportunity to remind everyone to be careful when traveling to foreign countries and to research thoroughly any job offers before accepting them. Now, it's time to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the story? Do you know of any other similar cases? Feel free to share your thoughts below. Please remember to like and subscribe for more updates. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.